Hello, hello. It's nice having you here. Now we'll be. Sure. Okay, time to advertise. Hello, hello. Nice seeing you all. Still waiting for play. We are pretty patient. Something tells me there will be problem with finding player. Maybe I should play something else. I don't know. Oh. Well. Well, I do have an idea. A very stupid idea. Let's do it. Okay. Alright. That should be a little annoying, yeah. Let me just change the shortcuts. How about this? Okay, very cool. And try and advertise on the official server. Hello, hello.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, I've heard of ENG, so here I am.
Yeah, man.
Got anything planned?
Nah, man. It's just me and Cornelio Colombo. But he doesn't talk.
Oh. I was thinking of starting a game. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah?
if... Yeah?
I mean, you can do it if you wanna.
Oh, thank you. Hi, Josh.
And I'll be joining you by your side as your loyal vassal.
That's lovely, thank you very much. Let me just repeat the bank first. So, Joshi, would you like to play with us? There we go. I think it is. Oh, wait, it actually was.
Alright.
God damn it, I hate the lag.
Is it bad?
I mean, not in the context of I was actually living Don't mind it, don't mind it. So yeah.
I will be
Hello,
looking at that.
hello.
Hello there.
Welcome.
Who dares join us?
Oh, that's
It's Trini.
the legendary Trini, known for absolutely being absolutely astonishing. What's it called? Got the Norse, where nothing goes wrong.
Absolutely nothing ever happens wrong.
Oh no, I'm a patrician. Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh fuck. Now gonna try to be as money grabbing role player. Let's go.
Oh no, the stereotypical patrician. Let's go. Bro, I haven't spoken, like literally I haven't used my voice in the whole day.
Oh, you're about to.
Yeah.
Alright. The site.
Oh, that you're the king. Your first duty is to meet the Council of Nobles. The nobles all from all across the kingdom, the southeast, the wealthy coast, and of course, the bleak march. Wait, who's the mute one? Oh yeah, it's Cornelia. Yeah. An honor to finally make you. Wait, no, that's a count. I forgot. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Highness. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor.
A pleasure, Your Serene Highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign.
Trini was 2 eye patches. Hail and well met, Your Majesty. Now that your leadership will whip this kingdom into shape, what?
Oh dear. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs.
Look, I'm basically blind. What the fuck? But the only thing I see is money. So
2 eye patches for both
let's
eyes.
go, bitch.
Can't see the problem here. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Why the hurry? To delay any longer would make the nobles restless, and when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest pack. Alright, they totally wouldn't dare, right? Right?
Look, it's just a massage, just gone violently.
It's just Caesar salad massage. You should pay more attention to your history books, Your Majesty. The nobles are always plotting something. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens to your coronation. Probably call the nobles then. Fucking surprise me.
Look, we only know there's one choice.
Yes.
Go take a bath.
You're
Smelly.
stinky. You're stinky, Your Majesty.
You need to be clean. Drop in the fresh salt waters or whatever it's, what the piss waters.
Sorry.
Yes, the fresh salt water. It is decided. The king will be thrown in the river. Yeah, let me get to my swimming clothes. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water. Cheer. When you climb back up the banks, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? No, they really care about my, smell. Your Majesty? When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Well, that's a question. Alright, I'm new here, but judging by those stats, I think I'd go for farming, I guess. What you think? Of course, you're nobles. You wouldn't even help me.
No, absolutely. Our plan is to actually destroy
course.
your plans.
Of course. Interesting. Are you concerned for the welfare of the commoners, or are you just hoping for a favorable passage in the history books? I suggest, over the next few years, you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss with you ambitious progress. Good luck, Your Majesty. Alright. Luca of the Hilsayev bloodline, well-known Marcher Helion, stands before a blazing hearth, yelling at full volume. When have the barons of the March backed down from a fight? Never. I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful monarch, on the throne. What you gonna choose?
Well. We'll be at the lowest defiance.
Very well.
We shall replace the king. Whoa, sound effects.
Oh. The barons plan to swap the real king for perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the spy master. To advance the scheme, the barons must be the region with the lowest defiance in 2 seasons. Lucius of the Trony family, powerful coastal elder, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, muttering in frustration. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Felix III. Something must be done. Yeah.
Look, I have gone some lesson with the good old Littlefinger. I think he managed it went perfectly by bankrupting it totally.
Yeah. I mean, cool. The patricians plan to privatize this entire damn kingdom. First, they must build up the industry. That's the scheme. The patricians must raise the trade to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Damn, how are you gonna raise your trade to 5? That's impossible.
I know, yeah, totally. Off the fucking map.
Yes. Karaka of the Cornelio dynasty, powerful eastern prodigy, leans delicately on a podium, whispering carefully. My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false King Felix III wears the crown. Is your destiny. Flawless victory. Mortal Kombat. The background music for the counts, it reminds me of something, but I cannot put my finger on it. The counts plan to induct the king into their secret cult and offer him immortality in exchange for the throne. First, they must reduce the power of the Eastern Church. To advance the scheme, the counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in free season. Very well. I am bitchless. Very, very cool. Cool for Unity. Sure. Let's go. Let's get ourselves a deal. One day you walk in through the palace gardens when you're confronted by an unusual sight. One of your palace watch is standing guard, but instead of a pike, he's holding a mop. I've never had that one.
What do you mean? A mop is the most dangerous weapon of all the three kingdoms.
Did you mean the shovel? An improvised polearm? Last week, a grubby little urchin kicked me in the shins on and stole me proper pike. I grabbed the first replacement I could find. Yeah, some might praise me for my resourcefulness. I can only apologize, Your Majesty. The Palace Watch have been more incompetent than usual recently. It's obvious you need a proper honor guard to protect. But first, how can we improve the watch? Wait, what? Wow, okay. Okay, just surprise me.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay, obvious.
Look, I really like good equipment. Not gonna lie.
Of course.
Counts. Alright, it's up to the king then.
Yeah, whatever I choose. Some authority would be very cool. After all, we'd have some honorable guard.
Yes, but you will spend money. With me, you would need not spend any money, my king.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of paying for equipment, we should maybe focus on training our guard more.
But Your Majesty, may I? Do you really trust the March to train your soldiers?
Look, the patricians aren't really a noble
No.
class. They're upstarts. You shouldn't listen to them.
We do have a lot of experience when it comes to money. You need to invest in yourself.
Oh well.
They're beneath your notice, my liege.
I mean, you may be right. Maybe I shouldn't trust them much. But maybe I also shouldn't trust a person who wants to use the money of the country just for himself. Maybe I should just enforce a harsher discipline. Maybe that's what the guard really needs. Not real training.
If you so choose, my king.
Well, if it's up to me to choose, I should probably buy more equipment. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Oh wait, who's taking voices? We might just to switch around because Kinro's gonna kill his throat somewhere on the road.
Yeah, I mean, we can offer to take some voices from him.
Okay, who wanna do the marshal?
I think it's obvious that the marshal is a marcher.
Okay, fair.
However, the hmm, the treasure is probably a patrician.
Yeah, of course. I'm. No,
Obviously.
it's actually a magician actually.
Ah, well, magicians aren't a ethnicity, are they?
No, just because they magically troll around with money. Don't you see? They imprint a lot of shit.
Oh, oh yes.
They magically pull out money from their pockets, and that's what we call inflation.
That sounds wrong.
What do you mean? The states does that all the time. Our king surely knows of that.
You might ask him. I think they just, press money. By taking gold from the mines and putting them into presses to literally press the money into existence. Is that a foolish thought?
Yeah, they do kinda do that. You know, they could just write a paper and say that $200 in the pocket.
Welcome, nobles. Did you know that in terms of male human and... Hello, I'm back.
Yeah, sure. Do you want us to take some of the voices? Because your throat's gonna take a whole tax.
Yeah, the marshal should definitely be a macho, and probably the patrician should be... the patrician should play maybe a wizard or maybe a treasurer.
Okay, let's go with that. Go for it, Hersey.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These gods' loyalties will be divided between you and the region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries that be loyal to coin above all.
Wow. Yeah, I'm interested. Tell me about the coastal gladiators. Oh yes, tell me about them.
A gang of low-born crooks who've turned themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people's heads off. They're vain, selfish, and masculinely built. Their skill in battle is undeniable, but can you trust them? Probably not.
Your Majesty, they are. They have Mike. We have Mike Tyson on our side. With the amount of muscles.
Yeah, I've been bought. Yeah, no, tell me about the veterans of the march.
These soldiers have fought more battles than they've had hot dinners. Uncouth, no doubt, and won't adapt well to life in the palace. But they're loyal and tough as nails.
Well, tell me about the knights from the...
The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought an actual battle.
Order of fanboys, I see.
They mostly write poems these days.
Well,
And homoerotica specifically.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, man.
Hello, Beastie. Let's go.
I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty.
Oof. Well, let me think for a while. Do we really need an honor guard? I mean, looking at the coastal gladiator...
I am holding my breath, Your Majesty.
No. Don't give me the time limit. Alright, let's... I don't need an honor guard.
Your Majesty, I must protest in the strongest possible terms. The nobles will consider this an insult to their barrier's prowess.
Huh?
And more importantly, without an honor guard, you're totally unprotected. Is your life worth so little to you?
Look, either you're gonna have Mike Tyson with you or against you.
I'm actually all for a king without honor guards.
You know what? No, I've been bought. Mike Tyson. Bring me Mike Tyson.
I await your verdict with bated breath, your majesty.
The gladiators arrive a few weeks later. The men are bare-chested and the women underdressed, eager to show off their bodies as much as their weaponry. They gather behind your throne and begin oiling themselves up.
Look, you can't grapple if you are oiled up, just saying.
Fishy.
It's a fish. It's a fish. And the jousting tournament.
For the jousting, I wanna see that.
Let's go. Your Majesty, the Barons of the March have invited you to a jousting tournament. How delightfully rustic. Rustic. I mean... I will compete myself. That was easy. Something smells fishy. Your Majesty, the Archduke of Sal has invited you to his forthcoming wedding. Your attendance would help shore up relations between our two great nations.
Depths below, great nation. The Isle of Sal is nothing more than a nest of pirates and cutthroats.
I heard it isn't a proper marriage anyway. The Archduke is marrying a fish. It's very racist. The groom is a finfolk, one of the denizens of the sea, perfectly sapient and actually amphibious.
In other terms, they master both land and waters.
Yes.
Well, the church doesn't agree with a man marrying a fish. We mustn't legitimize this farce by allowing the king to attend.
La la. We won't. Oh. You know what? No, I'm just gonna... No. I'm giving you a free hand. I mean, not literally.
I believe a wedding would suffice the kingdom. I can see a potential allies.
I strongly condemn this wedding. It's against the faith. Against the ninth.
I see both of your points. What do you think, Mr. Beast?
You know, I'm not sure. Because I don't want to pick C, nor do I want to pick A.
Wait, you're Marshall, right?
I'm Baron, yes.
How about you side with me?
How can I trust you?
Good point. I don't know.
What did you say?
He
How can
wonder.
I trust you?
Oh, because I could marry my daughter to you.
That's a great alliance, not gonna lie. How about I marry my daughter too off?
I'm in direct line.
Look, I would
Control.
pay you to marry my
Fate will
daughter.
will affect the coast, not us. So
Right.
Foolish. Foolish.
Council is chosen. Excellent. The wedding is scheduled for next year. I'll inform the Archduke that you shall be delighted to attend.
This kingdom is sliding into madness.
When it's announced that you will attend the wedding, the patricians are naturally scandalized. But the peasants, sentimentalists, are in favor of your decision. Public opinion turns against the overly strict church.
What could go wrong?
Exactly, what could go wrong? Ooh, we've got a deer park, viaduct, observatory, and a grand bazaar, and it's up to you, whatever wish. I'm just telling you.
I
that-
wonder if we should actually found anything.
I mean, I'm telling you that it would be a great idea to actually give your peasants' lives be much easier if you founded an aqueduct. It would greatly input their outcome. It input. Fuck. It would greatly input its natural profits into the lives of the peasants. They would live
Their
much
livability.
easier. Yeah.
Your Majesty, I see your point, but I have already streamed live with the AI version of them, so I don't need them. They are already being replaced by AI bots. Like 90% of them.
Wow. Wow, I see. Right. So you decided to go for that. I see. I appreciate that, of course. I love all my no.
And I love you too.
Oh, do you really love the counts? Because they had a farming thing, but they didn't want to get it and help you.
I know, but as a father to all of you, not literal, but figurative. I am
Dad,
proud of all proud of all of you.
No, you should have done the spouse last, you fool.
I really need some love. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master. But there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother.
Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's almost a year. God damn it, that's awful.
Is
Wait,
it really that?
did you artificially put the third on there?
Yes.
Oh, I'm ready for little Felix the third, the second.
Yes.
but mommy.
I'm really curious what's gonna happen, okay? Is it really that urgent,
Of course, don't worry, I take liberty from your eligible candidates. What's your preference? Men, women, and or do you not mind?
Mother, I'm gay.
Excellent. I send you a message from the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer.
We knew you were gay since the beginning.
Yeah, damn it. I'm trying to do a yellow voice here and it goes south.
An island rises.
I mean, she's very acceptive.
Your esteemed highness, your serene highness, something strange has occurred in the Ghost Sea. A new island had arisen. Halfway between our shores and the Isles of the South, the Finfolk raised it from the depths using the weird ocean magic.
What?
It's true, Your Majesty. The Finfolk raised the island to celebrate the marriage of the prince to the Archduke of Sao. They will gift it to him on the day of the ceremony.
This is terrible news. That island is of immense strategic importance. We can't let it fall into Salish, filthy hands.
Oh well. Should we send the king? Or the king shots? What? Oh yeah.
Send
go-
the king to seduce the prince.
There's only one choice.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Majesty. We both know that this option is the only viable one.
It's the only right option. You voted according to your heart, and we've voted according to our other path.
I mean, you said you were gay. This could be your true love that you'll find.
You're saying I'm a gay
Yeah.
fish.
The idea. I mean, what?
So you say you like fish sticks?
Yes.
So you're a gay fish?
No.
Well, I think, Your Majesty, I really didn't know you like fish sticks that much.
Yes, you've always liked filth, haven't you, my liege?
I'm dying already. You want me to
Don't worry, there's no. Look, I don't king shame you, Your Majesty, but please
You find
keep
them
it.
appealing?
Keep it at least between yourselves.
A silence falls over the council. The nobles glance at each other, coughing and adjusting their collars. Well, you're unattached, and you'd make a far better match for this Finfolk prince than the Archduke of some rainy little island. What's the harm? Very well. I'll seduce this sexy fishman.
Well, we all admire your sacrifice, Your Serene Highness.
Preparations begin for your clandestine visit to one of the Finfolk's undersea villages. Your council has heard of magic reeds that allow the bearer to breathe underwater, but such a thing will take weeks to track down. At least it gives you time to prepare for your underwater visit and to buy some waterproof roses. Welcome to the Counts.
Hey.
Ooh, hello, Rose.
Hi.
By the way, you don't need to dominate your enemy for war. You can dominate them in bed, you know?
Roar. X3. The barons have assembled upon a jousting field, watching from tall stands. The place is buzzing with excitement. A servant straps on your armor and helps you mount your horse. She hands you your lance, and you ride out onto the field.
Welcome, one and all. We have our most thrilling guest today.
As you ride your horse past the stands, nobles gasp and stir.
You gotta blow a kiss to him, baby.
Yes.
No, don't make me even gayer.
Yes,
You
blow a
chose this
kiss.
life.
Blow a kiss!
Cheering erupts, and the nobles stamp so hard that the stands tremble. When the jousting starts, you quickly realize your opponents swerve each time they approach. They don't want to hurt the king. Puts a dent in the challenge, really.
A bracing match, isn't it? You're beating everyone soundly.
Oh. That was defiant. Let me do the roll. Your opponents do not dare touch you. One deliberately falls off his own horse rather than risk regicide. But by the end, the audience is in good humor, laughing at your opponents and cheering for you. At the end of the tournament, Baron Beastie cheerfully hands you a bag of gold as you... See? It all pays out.
Look, you had Mike Tyson training you for the whole session.
Yes. Deep in the forest of the march, Baron Hirsayev has gone boar hunting with a few of his close friends.
You said you had a surprise for me.
Indeed, and here it is. Behold.
Your Highness, what are you doing here at such an hour? I'm sorry, I hope you didn't overhear any.
Quit babbling, you blowhard. This isn't the king, it's a peasant who's the king's spinning image.
Great! A ninth god, and just in time. The spymaster trusts us so much that she's not noticed that we're fortifying the border. That means we can go on to the next phase, kidnapping the king and putting this fool in his place.
How do we manage that?
We need the kingdom in utter chaos, bad enough that the king's abduction can slip past unnoticed.
For the next stage of the scheme, the barons must lower stability to 4 or less in 4 seasons.
Yes.
You know what time it is.
No.
We need to cruel tax everyone.
Yeah, everyone should have a fair and a level taxation.
1,000 gold!
Oof, Your Majesty, I hate to doubt it, but that Mike Tyson really helped you for that tournament.
I mean, yes, you are right.
March can't protect the border with so less money.
This is also true.
What do you mean? That money is going to be used by weaponry. Tax everyone!
Yes, I will tax everyone. Just some of you.
Ooh,
I will tax more.
Everyone.
I honestly don't mind.
No, that's the.
That's the sweetest ever, Rose.
I
Oh
literally
my.
just joined, so I don't care. That's the thing.
Oh, the other cow was talking about what about the bees?
What about the bees?
Hmm.
You gotta do the fish stuff first. The
Yeah.
fin folk.
We gotta do the fish. I've gotta do the fish. The Finfolk sends a stagecoach made from a giant clam, pulled by seahorses. You equip your magic breathing reed and hop inside. The clam carriage plunges back beneath the waves, and you are whisked down into the murky depths. A few hours later, you arrive at the undersea citadel of Cape Woven Huts. The prince meets you at a grand table formed of knotted coral. Tiny finfolk spawnlings swim around your legs and as you sit. Is it gonna be the fish?
It's gonna be the fish.
Your Highness, we are an Irish prestigious visitor.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's great, Beast.
Wow. This place is amazing. A whale passes overhead, momentarily dousing you in shadow.
I am here to discuss my betrotal to Archduke Shobo and the island I'm giving him as a dowry.
May I ask, why do you have to give him a dowry?
No, hold on. You gotta be careful with your words.
Oh, I see. Give them.
It's a very small island, and the Archduke assured me it wasn't worth very much. After all, you fish folk have so much land already.
Actually, the island's worth a huge amount to us.
Oh, really? How interesting. The Archduke told me differently. Again, you gotta be careful with what you say. It could ruin your seduction skills.
I mean, to be technically honest, this new island could cause a war between your future husband and I.
Really, I can't risk that. It seems my betrothed has misled me about the importance of this island. Such deceit. He's not the man I thought him to be.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I will have to call off the wedding. Thank you for clarifying things for me, Your Majesty.
Wait. Why should I go so soon? I mean, I've been preparing for weeks, so let's have a drink. The Finfolk Prince offers you a bitter seaweed beer, which you imbibe through a complex underwater drinking mechanism, like a straw. For hours, you and he swap stories and commiserate over the hardships of royalty. As the night draws on, you find yourself and the prince growing closer and closer. A touch on the knee, a stroke of the gills. Could you take things further?
Gotta do it.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You spend a pleasurable night with the Finfolk Prince atop a bed of woven kelp. It'll be a night you'll remember for a long time. Oh, hello, Carol. But it's over far too quickly. Oh my god.
There is only one good option here.
There is
Yes,
only one good
thank you.
option. When you drop to one knee, the Finfolk Prince makes a startled noise that sounds like a frog throwing up a set of bagpipes.
You cannot be serious. This is so fast. You don't even know my name.
What's your name?
My name is Glorb.
Problem solved.
I have only just decided to end my betrothal to the Archduke. You would have me move on so quickly.
We're destined to be together.
Yeah.
But what about your vindictive nobles and your hidebound priest? Your kingdom is less accepting to my kind than the Isle of Sar.
Love can overcome any hurdle.
This is madness. But
Madness. With a gentle smile, Glob grabs you by the hand.
yes, 1,000 times yes. In fact, why wait? Let's get married right now. We can formalize things in your cathedral later. But how many of your kind can boast of having an underwater wedding?
The prince rushes about the village, organizing an impromptu ceremony. Before you know it, you're swimming down the ale, a manta ray dripped around your shoulders like a cloak.
Do you take me as your husband?
Well, I don't have a choice. Glorb draws you into a passionate kiss. The watching villagers cheer, filling the choral church with bubbles.
So we are married in the eyes of the Deep Lord. I suppose we must journey to the surface and marry in the eyes of your night god as well. I'm so looking forward to meeting your quarters.
Oh, trust me, they'll love you. But in the back of your mind, you're worried. The church is not going to take this lightly. Next day, after a wonderful wedding night,
Oh. Check your nobleness.
you and your new husband travel back to the surface in a clamshell carriage. So, how did it... Oh... 9 for both. You've brought the Finfolk Prince back with you. The cancel turns a faint shade of red at the sight of your handsome, glistening husband.
Indeed, good chancellor. We are married now.
Okay, so his voice changes different between land and water. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
I
It's a
see.
stoic measurement.
Well, may I be the first to congratulate you, Your Majesty, but the church will not be happy when they found out. We are the champions of the world. I regret to inform you that I have just news from the March, Your Majesty. March? It's April. Do they want me to come back? Not exactly, Your Majesty. The people of the March were very inspired by your performance, and the barons have petitioned for a Justin school to be set up in your name. Oh my god. Well, I'm giving you a free choice. You can vote whatever you want.
Look, I really like food, but that's my
Yeah.
personal preference.
Yeah, you know, I also like food.
I'd like
Food
some
is-
hot dogs.
Food is good.
I just don't like to starve. Okay, that's a really good argument.
So, we've decided.
A culinary school? My god, why haven't we thought of that? What a brilliant idea, Your Majesty.
You visited new school to cut the ribbon. In your speech, you declared that the march must be ready to abandon the lands in favor of the humble folk. Against all odds, you would strike a chord. A fad for haute cuisine sweeps the march, and its kitchens bustle with exquisitely trained chefs. The sudden demands for vegetables other than cabbage supports a number of new farms. Okay, Carol, take care, please. Alright, we've done it. After a particularly delicious feast, even Baron Beast is forced to praise your judgment. Though the decline of Jolston certainly has an impact on the march's town of new recruits. Time to get myself a spouse, I guess.
Well, I've spent weeks finding suitable matches for you, but you're already married, so there's gonna be a polemic of me being going on. I suppose, given the circumstances, I wasted my time.
Oh, mother.
It would be epic if it was polygamy right here.
Yeah. Just marry everyone. In a tiny village far to the east, two counts meet in a derelict tavern. No one dares even glance in the direction. Another priest left me a state today. He said there was no sense preaching to the truly lost. I felt the same across the east. We are no longer trapped under the church's thumb. No, we must not falter. If the king grows proud, we can offer him the ultimate reward, immortality. For the next stage of the scheme, the counts must raise authority to 5 or more in 4 seasons. What do we have here? A golden choice. Anonymous voting. All for unit.
I think a golden choice, Your Majesty.
A golden choice would be good.
It would be good, you're right.
You can tax us harder than.
Or if you want to bully the barons, unity.
We'll see. Oh, we've got the crystal pox. We're going for the fish first, right?
Go ahead.
You stare out over the assembled faces of your nobles. You have a big announcement for them, and you're not sure how they'll take it. Badly, you expect. You clear your throat. My guys, I've married Sinful Prince. Your servants blow trumpets to signal his arrival. He steps out beside you, his feet slapping on the marble, and waves awkwardly.
I'll do my best. I would do my best to bring our people together. For too long, land and sea have failed to understand each other.
A collective gasp ripples through the ranks of nobles. Someone faints. One of the patricians spits out a mouthful of wine.
By all the glitters, the king has met a fish. Someone fetched the archbishop.
Oh my god.
But Ashes, you made a finfolk over one of our eligible candidates?
Since I found your match with royal blood. At least.
Well, I'm hoping this marriage will herald a new era of tolerance. The nobles mutter darkly among themselves. News of your finfolk husband spreads like wildfire throughout the kingdom. It's not long before an outraged archbishop is petitioning the council. The archbishop, right?
Wait, wanna...
I the Archbishop.
Let's go for it, Beastie.
Your esteemed majesty, this undersea wedding is not legitimate. Finfolk traditions have no authority in this kingdom. And I will not allow your fishy friend to step a single webbed foot into St. Bertrand's Cathedral.
Your Majesty, may I say at least Monarch's golden choice to say fuck the church?
Yes,
I say you should save it, actually, since we're all gonna vote.
But I just want money, please.
I know, but it's like there's 2 council events coming up. We might as well save it.
Well, I am...
We gotta go with B, though. No, B. B's the better choice.
Thank you for reminding me.
What? Why?
Thank you.
You don't want to have a spectacular venue, for the townsfolk to see?
Not really. We should keep it simple in the cathedral.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Your wedding to the Finfolk Prince is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Commoners travel from every corner of the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Many nobles refuse to attend the event. Even now, they are still furious that you're marrying a fish. On the day of the ceremony, the streets are packed, but St. Bertrand's Cathedral is nearly empty. But when you walk down the aisle to see Glorb waiting by the altar, nothing else matters.
Let's get this over with. Do you take this fish as your lawfully wedded husband?
First. Ooh. I object. You'd recognize that figure anywhere. It's Archduke Chameau, the man who had been betrothed to the Finfolk Prince. Until you swooped in.
Gasp!
You stole my husband, snake, fiend. I want my island. Oh. The Archduke is swiftly bundled away by security, but you suspect that that's not the last you've heard from him. You turn your attention back to the Archbishop, who is rolling his eyes. Well, of course. I do.
And I pronounce you and your husband, you husband and fish. Now get out of here!
You're greeted outside the cathedral by a huge cheering crowd. The nobles and the church may not like it, but the common folk adore your new Finfolk husband. Yay.
They like me. They really like me.
Of course, you and your husband head back to the palace, where you celebrate long into the night. It's hours before the two of you have any time alone.
Shellfish customs are so fascinating. I was particularly interested by your land horses. So, what now? I can't stay above water for more than a week, and my people still need a leader.
Visit as often as you can.
I will. I couldn't bear being apart for long. Let's hope your nobles get used to my presence.
Let's not worry about it tonight.
You're right. Of course.
Ban him, please.
I mean, technically, both can mean that.
Yeah, they can.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm the king.
But which one sounds better to you?
Well, why don't you join me in bed and let's stay up until sunrise in the... You know what I mean. Of course, we'll be playing World of Warcraft.
No time like the peasant. Come here, my darling husband.
You don't... Oh, okay, so it was the option. Okay. You didn't get much sleep. The church condemns you, but the peasants are on your side for once. Across the kingdom, more and more ordinary people are striking up relationships with Finfolk and getting married in the shallows. Jesus. The improved relations between sea and shore are particularly beneficial to the coast, where Finfolk happily herd fish into coastal nets. That's been an event and a half.
Critical discovery.
Heretical discovery.
Your esteemed highness, I bring trouble news.
Someone took the knight's name in vain again.
Not quite, your highness. A group of individuals in the east are meeting in a secret preach to heretical teachings and engage in rituals. They are adherent of the cult of the undivided. They believe the ninth god did not destroy the eighth deposed god. But that's all the fact of them joined together in an unholy union. Pure sacrilege. Regrettably, I require the council's permission to launch a proper investigation. Otherwise, my inquisitors would destroy the cult before it had a chance to spread.
Sure. Let's hold a vote. Should we send the Inquisitors into the east to investigate the cult? Should we deny the Inquisition to access to the east? Or should we repeal the law that prevents the High Inquisitor from investigating at will? Well...
I would really love if you would do C.
Really?
Yeah, me too.
Are you sure about that?
No,
Oh!
no.
Oh! Yeah.
Pay me. Please.
Send the Inquisition!
I am not telling any one of you how to vote. Vote as you please. I love democracy. High Inquisitor and her followers are as swift as they are ruthless. Within a month, the fetid corpses of the heretics hang from the battlements of Tajopol, the town where the cult has begun. And the crystal box. Yay!
Your Majesty, I bring dark word. An outbreak of crystal pox is ravaging in the east.
Crystal pox? What's that?
A most terrible disease, Your Grace. It brings a rash of boils, which slowly and painfully crystallizes until the poor victim is sparkling like a diamond. Eventually, the sufferer becomes a crystalline statue, a painful but eminently glamorous way to go.
And what am I supposed to do about it?
Your Majesty, may I make a suggestion? Victims of the crystal pox are only infectious at the boiling stage. Once they are fully recovered in crystal, they are no longer spread the disease. Indeed, the pox crystal can be harvested and used for jewelry if we allowed the if we allow the pox to spread. We could make money in the East.
By the blood of the dead, women, that is heartless, even for you.
The only way to fight the pox is to close the roads and shut down all trades until the wave subsides. Is that what you want? For the East to lose money?
So, whatever should we do? Should we spread the crystal pox, harvest the gems? Should we not really do anything one way or another? Or should we maybe quarantine the East to prevent the spread?
Look, I don't want to say anything, but I don't want the quarantine.
I don't want to.
I would really love
I
the
don't want to be
quarantine.
incentivized.
Well, choose
But it's
between...
like all money for the treasury.
Look, the only cure for this is money.
And the treasury deserves more money.
Well, you could do the rightful thing, or you could take advantage of the thing and make money.
You're right. And that's the problem. Why are you right? We didn't vote. We're still waiting. I see. I see.
It's the right thing to do, my king.
Treasury deserves more money.
It pains my heart to see my people die, but
This
But-
is not
What do you mean? There's sacrifices that we're all willing to make for you.
for your greed. How could the council condone this?
the next day you deliver a speech declaring that the crystal pox is actually a giant hoax, and anyone who believes it is a fool and probably a traitor. Sure enough, this causes the pox to spread like wildfire. Over the next few months, the Crystal Pox ravages not just the east, but the entire kingdom, where thousands of peasants fallen victim forms lie fallow. Peasants turn away from a god that abandoned them. Jesus, mother of ninth.
Look, it won't.
It's a sacrifice we're all willing to make for your your Majesty.
Especially our pockets.
But on the bright side, you add a sparkling heart to the treasury. In fact, all the nobles make a tidy profit, even Countess Rose. Are you happy about that?
I am.
Yes.
I'm not happy that my people are dying.
It's not just your people. It's our people that we were willing to sacrifice. Oh my god, that kitchen outfit looks amazing.
I'm blind on both eyes, Jesus.
In a dingy seaside tavern, the patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme.
The coast economy has never been better. We're making more money than I know what to do with. Money breeds money. I made series of investment to improve our profits even more. But what do we do with all the rest of this gold?
Yeah, what do we do with a drunken sailor?
Time to start buying things. Of course, land, roads, bridges. We buy up the whole kingdom piece by using shitcoins. But the first king must be in desperate need for our gold. Hey, Your Majesty, do you want to invest in Dogecoin?
To advance the scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1500 or less in 2 seasons.
Fuck.
That might be a problem. I still have no child. At least I have a fish.
Look, don't read the news about FTX. Cryptocurrency are the best currency. Decentralized is the best centralization you can have.
Not the bees.
Your Grace, terrible news from the east. The bees have vanished.
But my breakfast honey.
I feel it's whiter than puddings than your breakfast, Your Majesty. We can't rely on the bees for our honey trade. But worse, in the east, bees are bringers of good fortune. We look after them, and they look after us. It's a grim omen, indeed, if they deserted us. Our peasants are scared that we offended the bees somehow. We must track them down.
Many be polite jokes. Alright, bees come and go. Let nature take its course. Send messengers to investigate other regions, asking the peasants if they noticed anything wrong. Well... I can let
Wise
you vote.
decision, Your Majesty. Very wise decision.
I see. Oh, somebody doesn't want money. What? No. Oh, give me a moment.
What do the peasants know. Oh well, I suppose it's better than nothing.
Kinro, you alive, bro? Okay, now we can actually start a great conspiracy. Okay, what do we really want to do with our Majesty?
Yeah, what do we do?
Yeah, exactly. I've said nothing, Your Highness.
Yeah,
We want the
throw
best
a
of you.
Great party for him.
Yeah, a great tea party.
While the nobles scoff at the king lowering himself to listen to the peasantry, the peasants themselves are happy to have a voice for the change. We hope to find something useful soon. Okay, let's talk about the island dowry.
Felix the Third, I have a surprise for you. With your eyes.
Yeah, it's just when you open them again, you're looking at a map. There's a new dot in the middle of the Ghost Sea. Did the fly grab on my map?
No.
What's this?
I've raised a new island for you. Call it a wedding present.
When you announce the good news, the marshal is ecstatic. Even young nobles are grudgingly impressed. Let's see what the council wants to do with this new island. Whatever should we do? Turn it into a military outpost for the coast? Use it for controlling trade routes? Give it to the Church of the Ninth? Or the council has no need for this accursed island? Well...
I only worship money.
Well, I would say, trying to make amends with the church.
yeah, that's true, that's true.
I say we take the island and shove it somewhere else.
Okay, I'm just letting you vote.
Wow.
That was fast.
I thought you wanted to have the ninth on our side. Why would you do this?
Beastie, you've betrayed me for the last time.
What do you mean? I'm trying to get the ninth to be happy.
Ooh. The new island is completely devoid of vegetation, but a perfect place to build a fortress. Soon, the coast has command of the surrounding waters.
What?
I'm glad you like it.
Ooh. Let's now talk about the crystals. Your Majesty, the crystal pox has spread from the east to the capital itself. Hundreds of our citizens have succumbed. Our streets are covered in the glittering statues of the afflicted. Oh no. What a terrible fate.
I wonder how this happened.
How did this happen? Well, Your Majesty, a swift quarantine of the East may have prevented this, but the Council declined to take action. In any case, a rumor has spread among the peasants. They believe the only cure for the crystal pox is the King's touch. That won't be happening. In your shoes, I'd say the same, but Your Majesty, the common folk are absolutely convinced. If you don't heal a few of them, they may storm the palace just to get their hands on you. Or rather, your hands on them. I mean, if I had a doppelganger of some sorts, like, you know what I'm saying, right? If only.
Let's see them try to get past your oily, musky honor god.
Freshly,
Fresh out of the wrestling in the mud.
I hate
Scaly
this.
breath. Let's go.
I suggest we look for the council, to the council for guidance. The king should lay hands upon a token few of the infected. That's... The king should lay hands upon as many of the infected as possible. Triple the security around the palace until it all blows over.
How much
We
is
should
that?
just let the crystal pox run its course.
How much does that take away from the treasury for option C?
I honestly think
Well,
option
we got a
C
3.
might be something.
Well, I mean... Yeah, option C might actually be something.
I
Let's
just
vote.
want to know how much that is. I can't fuck it.
You know what, yeah, option C is the best option, that's why I'm voting it. Oh yeah, I no, it was veto, not vote. I'm dyslexic, yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? I guess our king is the agent of chaos after all. Don't have to play that role.
I just wanted to know what the price on C was. I couldn't tell.
Well,
I mean,
see,
95% chance.
D!
B.
It's a natural course of
You
nature.
have to choose. You have to choose, Your Majesty.
Well,
On just the token few or the many?
ooh.
You're all
Hold on.
fools. Every one of you is a fool!
The next day, you ride out to the capital's central square and find a swarming mass of peasants waiting. They are a wretched sight, encrusted with oozing boils and crystalline growths, climbing over each other in their eagerness to reach you.
Oh, who wants to say the phrase?
Touch me, your majesty!
Kyros,
Kyros, save us!
you walk out amongst them and you lay your hands upon as many as you can. They... Oh.
It seems like they didn't like it.
God damn it. A little bit of Michael Jackson moment.
So how was your day?
Well,
I guess it's alright, you know?
Yeah, it's a lovely evening here as well.
okay, I like how it says for you it's reconnecting 6 of 10, but mine's is 3 of 20.
They bow and scrape and thank you for your kindness, but there are thousands of them, and while they may be polite, their sheer number are terrifying. Still, somehow, the city watch keeps order, and at the end of the day, you head back to the palace, exhausted to your very bones. Turns out you can't really cure it. The crystal pox continues to ravage the capital.
I need assistance. My thing is broken. I can't rejoin.
My thing is saying attempting
Can
to
you-
connect 5
Yeah,
out
can
of
you check the
10.
noble list to actually see if we're there?
You're here.
It says lost connection. I am not able to get back in.
Yeah, same.
A bit same too. Wait,
Maybe-
let me try to
Maybe
restart.
Yeah, maybe try refreshing.
I quit out of it, yet it still says I'm there.
What the fuck?
It says, let's see if it works. Don't think so.
Oh no.
I'm not in the game. I literally don't have it. So I don't know why it says my name. I literally am not in the game.
What
I think you're gonna have to restart the game.
Oh no.
You will have to restart the game.
Wait, I should just do the quit, right?
Ah, you should quit out right now and let us vote C instead of
Okay, let's
vetoing.
see.
Cool, cool.
Oh,
Let's-
did you save the game?
There's save game option?
Yeah, it auto saves at the start of the season. After every mission, I believe.
Okay, we can reconnect at least.
Okay.
What is that code? It's all broken.
CSWX. Counter-Strike, Watches, X-Men.
Bathroom.
Hello.
I'm here.
We've got Mr. Beast.
Now we wait for
Cornelia.
Hearsay and the other
Oh.
one. I don't.
Oh,
know
wait.
what it's-
Hearsay, let's go.
What happened?
Click faster, Hearsay.
Yeah.
Also, put balance votes on. It will help.
It'll
Are
help
we
Trini
sure about
getting
that?
2 votes instead of the
Yeah,
one.
it'll be more fun
Yeah.
for
Okay.
it'll give them a chance.
Yeah, obviously, this is a bad idea.
I'm just letting you have some fun. That's all.
Hmm.
I'm just that good.
Okay, we're all here.
Yeah, we've got that
Freedom
here.
up.
That way,
Um,
The
that's where
Fox in
you
the
can.
Capitol.
Parks in the
believe that was the
capital,
last
yeah. Blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah. We already know. Blah
Oh
blah blah.
no. Yeah. That won't be happening. Yes. I hate this council. You know what to do? Yeah.
Shoot.
What?
Okay, so that was 11.
Touch your fellow citizens.
A king should always touch his citizens.
As much as possible.
So, because we did the solo thing, the petition has 2 votes. That's why I was doing for you.
Yeah.
Come on, Barons. I know you love it.
I'd like him to triple his bodyguards. But that ain't gonna win. He's gonna be touching everyone again.
Yeah.
You might as well
That would
continue.
really affect-
If you're gonna choose B, either way, just continue. Press it.
Oh no, whatever should I choose? Why did I get the authority raised before? That was...
Oh.
I have no clue, but I chose this one before, so I'm gonna take this also as a game. Blah. Next day you ride out of the capital central square, yeah, touch me.
Touch
Touch
me!
me! Touch me, Your Majesty!
Cure! Save us!
You walk out amongst them, and lay your hands upon as many as you can. They bow and scrape and thank you for your kindness, but there are thousands of them, and while they might be polite, their sheer numbers are terrifying. Still, somehow the city watch keeps order. At the end of the day, you head back to the palace, exhausted to your very bones. Turns out... Yeah?
I swear this is a BTS convention, not gonna lie.
Oh, Jesus. Turns out you can't really cure it, and the crystal pox continues to ravage the capital, but the legend of your personal intervention spreads far and wide. Soon, half the kingdom believes in your healing touch. When the pox finally passes, gemstones ladle up the streets, but the people are too busy mourning to pick them up. The treasurer has her servants collect them under cover of darkness.
Fuck.
Yeah, you got more money. It was good.
Let me see. This is fucked. This is pretty good, and this is Patricia. So, you can vote on aqueducts, on prisons, observatories,
I
monuments.
feel like Aqueduct and Prison are both very nice.
I mean, whichever one you prefer. But remember that if you don't support your farmers might rebel against you. Because when you have power and you have people underneath you, shit happens to hit the fan.
I don't think so when you invest in my glorious Bitcoin.
Well, Your Majesty, I tried.
Tell me more about your Bitcoin.
Exactly. Beast has invested in my Bitcoin. And he's now
What
a
is
top
the
G.
power to raise the authority for the king? That's all.
Oh yeah, thanks for boosting my authority. Appreciate that. What do we have here?
An assassin!
An assassin. A costly crossbows and stinging problem. Of course, we're first going to for the
Oh
assassin.
no, not the bees.
One bright morning, you are taking a stroll in the palace gardens, arm in arm with your beloved husband. And with the help of...
And with the help of my Finfolk villagers, we could build underwater roads, which open up trade between...
Underwater roads. Glob is interrupted when a black-clad figure wielding a crossbow pops out a mulberry bush and takes careful aim at his heart.
Dive! You gotta dive in front of it.
Kill him!
Which... Time seems too slow. One of your coastal gladiators rushes forward and dives in front of your husband. The bolt strikes him in the stomach, sending him crashing to the floor. The rest of your honor guard rush forward and chop the would-be assassin to pieces.
A violent death! My life flashed before my eyes!
Your Majesty, are you alright? How's the king consort? We're both fine. See the squid tattoo on the side of the attacker's face? That's the mark of Blue Octopus, an assassin skilled from Sao. It seems Archduke Shomo is still annoyed that you stole his husband.
Evidently, the Archduke has decided that if he can't have me, no one can.
So, what should we do about that? Should we declare war on the Isle of Sao? Should we hire a counter-assassin to kill the Archduke?
As much... Your Majesty, may I suggest something?
Yes. Oh, thank you very
God.
much.
Okay.
Okay.
As much as you can declare war, I doubt Mike Tyson can handle this type of subterfuge. So I believe we should hire someone more suitable to kiss that goddamn Archduke. And how to say this? Karma. Karma's a bitch.
I see your point. Thank you
Or
very
we could go
much.
see.
See. Yeah, this is a very good idea. Oh my god.
Again.
Please don't do this game. Oh god. So yeah, my fellow nobles, what would you say?
A very wise choice. Dang.
I like money.
Hello, I like money.
Leave this to me, Felix the Third. My people can take care of this.
Oh my god. Your husband travels home and organizes a gathering of the Finfolk clans. An underwater war is declared on Saul. Over the next few months, hundreds of Salish vessels disappear without a trace. Salish fishing and trade flounders, while the Petrusians prosper. At long last, Archduke Shomo is forced to meet with you and your husband, begging for a truce. God damn it. Bah! I surrender. There will be no more attempts on your husband's life. What else can I offer to you? Well. Well,
Do you want money, trade, or military?
the only thing that'll help me is more money.
God damn it.
With a pained sigh, the Archduke signs your preferred treaty. Can I go home now?
One last thing.
With immense gravitas, your husband steps forward and snaps the Archduke with a large dead fish. The Archduke staggers back, looking utterly perplexed. How dare you? I don't have to suffer this. After the Archduke storms out of the negotiation stand, your husband offers you a mischievous smile.
If anyone asks, that was the traditional Finfolk method of sealing a treaty. But really, I just wanted to slap him with a fish.
Why is it so funny to me? I'm a simple man. I see fish, I smile.
Oh.
Ooh, we've got a piece. Bees are more important than a crossbow. An eastern peasant has word the Count's bees, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty! I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but I spot a big old swarm of bees going over towards the march.
What is causing this error to happen?
I don't know.
Baron B34STY stomps in, his face swollen and covered in stings.
Damn God! I bet they said those bees of theirs just to trouble us.
I did wonder what was going on with your face.
It's terrible. By the knife, those bees must be destroyed. No one dares go outside. Our markets are ruined.
Ooh,
Rose.
Rose, you here?
Those bones. These bees are our livelihood. If they're killed, they'll bring bad luck to all of us.
Then you should have taken better care of them, didn't you? Just look at my face.
Whatever should we do? Should we focus on luring the bees back to the east? Destroy the bees in the march? Get the church to help the healed peasants? Destroy the bees! Smash the bees to the pieces.
I would like to go either A or C.
Oh my god.
But the question is, do we take the gamble?
I like to gamble.
Yeah. Let's gamble. Also hello, whoever.
With Lops. How fitting! If he joins the game, he'll be a petition. He's a lobster.
Yep. Don't worry, Labs. The fish has been fucked.
Hearsay, what do you think we should do?
I think we should
We should
disconnect the server.
I like to gamble. I don't want to ruin our farming just to lure the bees.
Wait, can Lobs vote right now? Yes! That's... So we've got 3 points for the patricians.
Yeah, he'll lose that during the next vote, don't worry.
Damn.
Overwhelming votes.
That's cheating.
I love democracy.
I love connection error. Baron B34STY looks skeptical, but agrees and hurries away to drag more priests to his lands. But even the holiest of priests have their limits. As they are stung more and more, their fervor falters. Eventually they give up. Cześć Plagi Doktor, co tam u ciebie? As much villages covered in their homes, market days are cancelled and fields lie unattended. Meanwhile, the counts are silent on the matter. God fucking damn it. Finally, let's do some crossbowing. As you walk in beside the palace parade grounds, a crossbow bolt whizzes past your head and shatters against the wall behind you. Baron Hirsayev approaches, out of breath and waving frantically. He has a sleek, fancy-looking crossbow nestled in one hand.
Bloody hell, Your Highness, I nearly took off your head. Oh. That is my power. I can disconnect reality.
What the fuck?
Tell me in 5 words or less, why I shouldn't have you executed.
Well, I could just crash the server, Your Highness.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sorry to scare you, I just wanted to show you this crossbow. Can shoot 3 bolts a minute and punch through the 3rd wall at 500 yards. Beautiful, isn't she?
Stop doing this.
No. Trouble is to achieve.
No,
Trouble
easy.
is to achieve such accuracy and power. She needs to be crafted from springwood. It grows only in the forests of the coast, and those coastal bastards charge exorbitantly for it. Well, I'm just gonna crash the server.
And that's the free market, I suppose.
Ha! If this is what free market looks like, let's put it in chains. That's what I say. The birds of the march are guarding your borders, Your Highness, and your reality now. And yet we can't afford to buy the weapons we need. If you want to keep your kingdom and server safe, the patricians must stop price gouging.
Lobs?
I don't think the lobs has a mic.
Okay.
Okay, and then I take over. Your August Majesty. Fuck, I can't
Shut up!
fucking see this. This is outrageous. These barons just want a bargain.
Should it put a price cap on the sale of Springwood? The patricians to send Springwood to the barons for free refused to limit the free market, plan the Springwood growth and the match. It's up to you, whatever you choose.
Do you really want the server disconnect?
You probably don't want it to happen.
Yeah. Hello there. How you doing? Wait, Pummel is muted like...
Look, that bow is too powerful. We cannot allow it.
No!
It destroys reality and connects.
I destroy reality anyway!
Voting is closed.
My power! Curse you! Next time an Ishmedian horde comes screaming over the border, I lay out a welcome mat and destroy reality!
Over the next few months, the patricians continued to ratchet up Springwood prices. Only the wealthiest barons can afford the finest crossbows, and the marcher armies are forced to make do with subpar equipment.
You see what they've done, Your Majesty?
Sounds like a you problem.
I've been loyal to you. And you say this.
doing this?
Let's see. Somewhere in the march, Baron Hirsayev sits at a banquet, gnawing on a greasy chicken leg. He and his fellow plotters discuss the scheme between mouthfuls.
A kingdom is at peace, and everyone's looking for a new scandal to focus on. Not exactly the right climate to abduct the king.
I could go punch the Archbishop if you...
Shut up!
The Archbishop heard you.
if you think that would cause enough of a distraction.
While it would be amusing, I doubt it'd be enough. And we need total chaos across the whole kingdom.
I could punch him really hard. The Barons aim to lower stability to 4 or less.
I got it. I really punched it really hard.
Sitting on a bench outside the sun-bleached villa, the patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme.
Sam said if it keeps doing this, auto reset, but it should settle in 5 minutes.
Oh.
Let's hope for that. The Fry's cursed king is still refusing to sell us any public land and buy our bitcoins.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
Go on.
Yeah, you can take it. You can take
Okay. It makes sense. Oh. It makes sense. The treasury is flush with coin right now. Patience, my friend. Let's bide our time until the king's gold runs out. The patrician's aim is to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. You've still got like 7,000. Okay, let's see. So how was your day going, my friends? I was already asking that before.
Oh, you know, just hanging out. Destroying reality.
I've noticed. Could you please stop doing that?
No.
Understandable. Have a good day. Alright. Pry nice. Your Grace. Your Grace. You are of course the greatest king of the century. It's true. It's... Oh. Exactly. Indeed, I'm sure that soon all will kneel before you. But your power could be even greater. Death comes for us all. But what if it didn't have to? What if you could be the greatest king of all millennia? I mean, that sounds pretty sketchy, you know? I don't know if that's even possible. There you may be wrong, your grace. I happen to possess some knowledge that may interest you greatly. There are opportunities beyond what any of us had imagined. If you are strong enough to take them, I can arrange more meetings so that we may discuss this matter further. The door bursts open. Hi, Inquisitor.
Oh yeah, sure. So we got to you first. No matter. The counts have agents everywhere, and they've been building up your strength. But there is something more sinister afoot. The ultimate aim is to recruit you into the cult of immortal blood drinkers.
What a tale! All we want is to help the king. Is this true? Of course not.
This is heresy of the highest order. The council must know.
Should we force the monarch to officially refuse to join this cult? Should we prevent the counts from seeing... from seeking private audiences with the king, or should we leave the counts for the business?
Refuse, my king.
I mean, yeah. I'm just telling you that if you don't do anything with this problem, there may be consequences in the future.
Yes, I permanently disconnect the servers.
I'm telling you that if counts manage to get a better off, exactly, that's my thoughts exactly. Somehow, your schedule becomes chock full of nobles demanding your attention.
Your Majesty, the storm rages across the coast, and the boats cannot leave. They are bound to to be fished shorter next year.
Marshal?
Heresy?
Never
enemy.
mind that. What about the Baron's armor, eh? The blacksmith can hardly keep up with the man.
More and more visits take up your time, some important and many dissidently not. You have no chance to speak to the Counts at all. The Count's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of the next season. My god. We can do this. Winter chill. Let's have some winter and chill. Brr. The eastern winter has been especially cruel this year, Your Highness. I can still feel it in my bones. Don't you have like a ban on meeting me? I found the secret. The secret is layers. It's not just about me. In the east, the river frozen, and people won't work for fear of frostbite. My butler touched an iron fence post and lost his entire finger. Should we send food to build eastern stockpiles? Send matcha troops to clear snow and ice? Order the barons to send any surplus food, or leave the counts to deal with it? Well, I'm just telling you, it'd be very nice if you did something about it.
After this, we should probably reset your game because that's what Sam's saying.
Okay,
5 minutes.
we'll try restarting the game then.
My lawyer is always bought.
Ooh. Thank you. The treasurer arranges for huge wagons of grain, fruit, vegetables, and meat to be sent to the east. As they roll, peasants cheer weakly before hurrying back into the houses to shelter from the wind. Along with the food is extra seed for the coming spring. The eastern farmlands should be in better shape next year, barring any unforeseen accidents. So yeah, there's no option to save, right? I'm just gonna quit, right? Continue the game. I honestly cannot wait for Felix the II. Okay, the room code is Pamela Anderson joins military.
Okay, let's try again.
Yeah. There's been 6 of you, but somebody left. So, should it make 5 of you, or...?
Lobster left.
Oh yeah,
I
okay,
think.
so there should be 5 of us now.
That means Trini got his 2 votes again.
Yeah, that's gonna be completely balanced, not gonna lie.
Warped God.
God damn it, heresy. Just because your crossbow can break the goddamn connection between our realities.
I
Damn.
can just do it with my bare hands now. Watch me.
Okay, let's begin the game.
Yes, me.
Oh yeah, Cornelius gonna join, I guess.
Hey,
They will.
Trini. For some reason, I read that as trial. I was like, what?
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Served on your reign for years. And you still don't wanna buy my Bitcoin.
Your Highness,
You haven't found
many
anything.
researchers have uncovered something fascinating. We discovered the location of a bee charm. It should bring the bees back from the march.
Great God, get on with it then. We're guarding in our homes and to hide from these hordes, swarms. That's no way to live.
We haven't found the charm yet, but it's said to be hidden in a ruined monastery. My soldiers are combining through low now.
What monastery? I never heard of.
The monastery once belonged to an order of the conquering blade.
The what?
The long dead High Inquisitor, your forebears made sure of it.
Because they were demon worshippers. This ruin must be destroyed immediately. It's too dangerous to stand.
But this is part of the Eastern heritage. It's not our fault they had some devious practices. Besides, we need this charm.
Beast.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't realize my thing was up there. I'm with Rose. Without the charm, we'll be terrorized by the bees forever.
No, not the bees. The council hall descends into argument as the 3 of them make demands. You call a vote to settle things down. What should be done? Never mind the demon stuff. Find the bee charm. Loot the whole place. There's bound to be valuables there. Destroy the monastery altogether. It's too dangerous. So, well... I'm giving you a free hand. And this one. Vote as you please.
Forget the demon stuff. Find that charm.
The demons are secondhand, you know, you're always gonna be bought by demons, you know, the Faust choice and whatever. I think it's better to just
Hold on a minute. The counts want to destroy.
But they are just accounts, you know, they don't like religion.
I
Come
mean,
on.
it's their territory. I'm wondering why they voted for that. That's all.
I mean, it's obvious who's gonna win anyway. Because even if it was a tie, I would choose the option number A. The High Inquisitor sweeps out, tight-lipped and furious, Rumors start to spread that she had sent inquisitors in disguise to the east to snoop around. Meanwhile, Rose's vassals returned from the expedition with the charm. To everyone's relief, the bees quickly returned to eastern hives.
Oh, thank goodness.
The bees are pleased. Swing votes, reverse voting, coffee unity. Yeah.
Barons, do you want an alliance? Help us lower the treasury and we lower stability.
Yes.
I really don't know if that's possible.
Okay, to be fair, that's a bit of an insane feat, but let's try it.
I won't have babies for the fish. Your marriage to Glob has leaped from strength to strength over the past few months. Truly, you found your soulmate, and every day you count your blessings. It's high time you thought about an heir.
Well, you're finally married.
I'm very happy, thank you.
Happiness isn't. I got something for. Happiness isn't something important fulfilling your duty to the kingdom, but I'm glad you found a way to have both. We all want to see the child. You done well so far. Something still missing. An heir. You need someone young, whose loyalty assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if it's a bastard or one of your youngest many cousins.
My husband and I will have a child together.
The traditional method. I don't see any way how that would happen, but sure, no one would object that. I arrange you to take a month off from rulings, so you can get down to business.
Question of invoke reproductive system.
I have no idea how you're gonna reproduce with that.
Your Majesty, there's a petitioner here to see you today. We're not exactly sure where she's from. Ooh, we've got the thing. What does she want? You'll see soon enough, Your Majesty. So nobody wants alright.
Hearsay, you wanna do alright?
Sure. Greetings, Your Majesty. My name is Ored. I have a proposition for you.
Where are you exactly?
I am but a humble ship's captain, once a of great renown. But that was a different time.
Another pirate then.
No, Your Majesty, no! Never! I would never! Would I countenance the thought?
Oh, well, tell me more about the proposition.
3 ships are docked in the harbor to the west. Their holds are packed to the gills with muskets and gunpowder, and they each boast a full battery of cannons. They are all yours, in return for a small favor.
Muskets. The small furry animals.
Muskets are powerful weapons, Your Majesty. The secrets of their manufacture are known only in the Republic of Curve. And no, they're not animals.
What do I do with the muskets?
Outfit your armies with them, Your Majesty. They are powerful weapons, enough to give you an edge over your enemies. I only wish to stay in this kingdom with your blessing and protection. I can show your soldiers how to use these weapons, of course, to avoid any accidents.
Alright, I'll call a vote.
Civilians are just practice targets.
No.
Since we couldn't get our crossbows, I accept we need the guns.
Well, provide safe harbor for Orate in exchange for muskets, reject Orate's offer and send away, or confiscate the weapons and take Orate prisoner. Whatever should we choose?
Confiscate them. Confiscate them.
Either A or C.
Yeah. Either
God.
A or B.
Fool.
I am glad that we agree.
Okay, so you shouldn't say shit. He knows too much.
Oh, my.
Orate and her weapons prove most useful in the coming months. She and her crew train your officers as promised. Orate demonstrates by puncturing a metal breastplate at 500 yards.
That's
The
even
council.
better than the crossbow's 300 yards.
Yeah, the council clearly made the right decision. Buzzing in the walls.
That shit is so buzzing. I must speak to you urgently. Remember the Countess Rose went poking around a heretical monastery of the Conquering Blade?
Right, to find the beach arm.
The charm did not bring back the bees, but
It did.
at what cost? It did. Fuck. It began buzzing in a Rose castle walls. At first it was only at the night, but it grew loud and the servants couldn't hear themselves think. The honey began dripping from the stone walls and villagers started disappearing. Horrible things are afoot.
Rose strides into the council hall, wild-eyed. There's a strong smell of honey around her.
I assure you, I am perfectly fine.
This woman is clearly touched by unholy forces.
Chaos breaks out in a moment of quiet. You call a vote. Should we have the High Inquisitor test Rose, search Rose's estate, or this is blown out of proportion? Yeah, exactly. Whatever should we choose?
I like the gamble. I thought Attorney also liked the gamble, but it seems like he does not.
I do like to gamble, but I do want to lower stability.
Oh wow.
Oh,
I mean, call for you, he's up.
The High Inquisitor is furious, and priests preach about the dangerous demonic influence. Peasants grow worried, and many avoid Countess Rose's lands altogether. But the bees love the place. More and more swarm, forming dark clouds around the castle towers. The honey harvest thrives as thick sweetness hangs in the air. When Rose attends the council, she talks with such a hint of a buzz forever after. While playing a game of chess in an Orchid castle, the counts of the East discuss their schemes against the crown. How delightful. The king is drunk with power. His mandated statues of himself be built in every major city. Our sculptures are doing well, I hear. Better still, it means the time is ripe. But I was thinking, should we really show the king the true secrets of our group? I thought that was the point, immortality and all that. Yes, but those secrets are meant to be, well, kept secret? What if we pulled the wool over his eyes? Up to you to decide.
Betrayal.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh, lovely. Very well. We must prepare for the ritual. Yes, I'll begin appeasing the spirits of the soil, but first we must enrich our lands. By Xenios ashes, it won't be long now. For the final stage of the scheme, the counts must raise their farming to at least 10. What do you mean at least 10? You can't go over 10. Kraken.
Yes.
I thought this was a Korean.
A kraken. A kraken. There we go. A real life, honest to the ninth kraken. Just outside my harbor of the western shore.
Oh no, a kraken. We should send our navy to subdue the beast at once. A kraken has every advantage at sea battle, your majesty. Perhaps a lighter touch is preferable. It said kraken can be appeased by an offering of living creatures.
Heretical nonsense. You cannot consider this, your majesty.
What can be done about the kraken? Send the
Appease it.
patrician's navy, appease the kraken with a cross sacrifice, or let it go. Let it go.
The kraken. But we don't like the kraken. Then it gets up farming though. I don't know, that's a good gamble choice though.
I do like the sound of raising farming.
Yeah.
I don't. It's racist. The petition's farm, I believe. No one else's.
I know.
I mainly want to see
Appease it, I guess.
what the card looks like.
Let's gamble. Come on, a bad roll.
Dozens of goats and cows are rounded up and carted off to Lord Patrician's Trony Homestown, where they are dumped unceremoniously into the water near his estate. To the church's great anger, the bizarre plan works. The Kraken presumably eats its fill and disappears back into the depths. Coastal villagers celebrate by burning Kraken effigies and occasionally tossing their own goats into the sea. Hopefully, you haven't just spawned a coat. Good, because I was running out of the ways to spell Kraken.
God damn it. Your esteemed highness, merchants are visiting the coast from as far afield as Valamir and Atesh. Our quarterly figures are stunning.
Merchants.
Yes, I agree, but they are small price to pay for the prices they pay.
Damn.
Your Highness, this coastal economist has an audacious idea for all of this wealth.
Well, an experiment. We give the peasants gold whether or not they're working. This will ensure a base level of comfort and security for all.
Well, everyone
A
talks.
splendid plan! It would help everyone in the coast live a decent life, Felix the Third. You'll say yes, won't you?
This below, what are you saying? That we should hand out cash for nothing?
With respect, how is that different from patricians receiving fees from their serfs?
We don't owe slaves, you just call them serfs. It's completely different, your serene highness. This lunacy cannot possibly be considered. We don't own slaves. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Implement it. You need to make your husband happy.
Yeah, we should probably, don't you think? Or should we encourage merchants to visit other regions across the kingdoms too? Maybe we should demand a
No, we
one-time
get the
extra.
farming up.
Huh? I mean, that's true. We want farming up.
It'll be better if you incentivize it a bit.
Yeah. Maybe that's what we should do. We
That's
should
not-
definitely vote for a.
That's not what I meant, but I'll still vote A because I want A.
By the way, Rose, if you want any voice, just take it. I have way too many to juggle.
I'm good. I'm also eating.
Oh,
Beastie.
Glorby.
I'm
ma-
so pleased.
Okay, sorry. I'm so pleased. Let's see how this improves the place, shall we?
Many patricians are furious. Not only that, but other nobles watch anxiously, worried about this outrageous new strategy spreading elsewhere. Okay. But the fears are unfounded, freed from at least some of the back-breaking worry of how to pay for the next meal. Peasants praise the crown and the council. Farm owners treat their workers better for fear of them leaving to work elsewhere. The sick and infirm no longer have to work themselves to death for coin. The coast flourishes, though the patricians give you no credit.
They give you no credit because they're saying, hey, were those smaller ones that allowed this, not you.
Exactly, this was my idea.
The curve captain that you allowed to stay in the capital, the one who traded those weapons, she has been the cause of some concern. Nobles have complained that she has been rude and confrontational. She does not know royal etiquette after all. Worse, some suspect her of being a curve spy. Well, I will have a word. You find Orate pacing the halls, far from her assigned chambers.
Yeah, you're causing trouble.
I heard you were causing trouble. And where did you hear that?
Who's supposed to be worried?
I forgot.
Isn't the hearsay?
Oh yeah, that's me. It doesn't matter. I just have a lot of to ponder.
I'm the king. Surely I can do something. She studies you for a moment, then shakes her head.
Appreciate the offer, Your Majesty, but I must deal with this myself. Please excuse me.
She walks away without another word, leaving you to ponder her secrets. Alright. My guys, you can...
And you lose.
Not if we
Unless Trini is
outspit
willing to
them.
waste his wealth.
Okay, fine. But just because you asked nicely, ask me nicely, Beast, and we'll have something.
Rudy,
Well.
would you be willing to use your wealth to make sure the counts don't win?
Yes.
What are you gonna be putting it in so that we don't accidentally put it in there too?
Oh, stability, of course.
Okay, sure. Prisons for the Mike Tyson and.
Here, say we need to put our money in something else while he puts his money in that.
Yeah, I put it in prisons, and you can put it in like deer.
Okay. Let's go for
Alright.
another fortress for us. Rudy, you need to put more money.
Okay, the aqueduct is still going. Okay. Okay, this is getting
They can't.
heated
They
up.
can't go any
More
higher.
money!
We've done it.
We've done it!
And
Kingdom is
That's-
bankrupt.
That was exciting.
God
Oh,
damn it, my
God.
money.
we need to see what the baby looks like.
The baby. Show us the baby.
The bounty hunters. Your Majesty, these good folk are bounty hunters, representing the Republic of Curve, they say. King Felix III, we greet you humbly. How may I help? We are searching for someone. A fugitive, you might say. Last we heard, she went by the name Oraid. What kind of fugitive is she? The ships under her command are property of the Republic of Curve, as is their cargo. I'm afraid, my guy, the tree is under my protection. As we feared, still perhaps we can work out a deal. The Grand Pensionary of Curve is offering a large bounty for the return of this woman, and we are sure that an esteemed king, such as yourself, would not risk drawing Curve's ire. As proof for our goodwill, we will even allow you to keep the firearms that were stolen. Oh my god.
Pay them to take someone else. It improves our military. Wow!
Nice.
How does that improve our military?
Okay.
Honestly, I would like more
Obvious.
military.
I mean, just imagine that. Please, can you just take someone else?
Here, just take this woman right here. Ah, thank
Perfect.
you. Here, we'll train your troops to be better.
Alright, let's see. The bounty hunters do not take long to consider your offer. They return to Curve with the head of a nameless prisoner. We hope officials back in the Republic will be none the wiser. Oraid decides to stay in the kingdom, offering her advisory services to your navy as payment for sparring her. A spot of heresy in a land that's only preserving a little bit of faith.
My liege, I'm stunned, outraged, and incensed. I've been summoned to trial by the Inquisition on some nonsense fabricated charge. They're claiming I'm part of a cult because of a particular design of my crest, and how I have exactly 10 people at every meal, and the strange noises from hidden chambers. It's ridiculous.
Fake news, everybody, fake news.
No one dares defend me on their own. They're too scared of the High Inquisitor. The trial is set, but the Council must intervene, Your Highness.
Though she remains silent, the Council is keenly aware of the High Inquisitor's steely gaze from across the chamber.
Fuck you, bitch.
What should we do? Should we search for a witness to defend Baron Beastie? Let the
Gotta search for a
Inquisition gather evidence against Beastie, or suggest he pray for a good outcome? My guys.
Search for a witness. Sure, Your Highness.
Yeah. Go on.
It's an 80% chance. Surely we must. Doxy!
Look, it's a good gamble.
Pray for a good outcome, my friend. The ninth will be on our side.
What is wrong with you?
I am faithful. No!
Whew. So it's up to me. Do you like praying?
My king, please. I've been loyal.
Of course you were. That's why I'm spurring you.
I'm not the one that say that that's for is.
Yes, that was for Beastie. That was the other guy.
I'm sorry, I'm deaf, I'm blind. You distributed.
You failed me! You failed me again!
No, you distributed proclamation among the barons, asking for witnesses of Beastie's innocence. Baron Warp God eventually comes forward, claiming to have known Beastie since childhood, and that his devotion to the ninth god is second to none. Give me a moment, I'll be right back. Hey there.
Oh, thank you for showing up so willingly, my friend.
I just had a sudden insight, you know? That maybe you're a good guy after all. Well, I keep my eye on you.
Well, I'm sure we all can be good for the
But-
right of money.
So what do you think
How-
the contraption will be that's going to be shown by one of the counts?
Oh, I don't know. We're gonna be wacky.
The High Inquisitor finds little solid evidence that could work against such an enthusiastic testimony. Reluctantly, she drops the charges and pays compensation to Beastie, who sends you a small gift of thanks. Huh? Lovely.
No.
The
not for that
contraption.
contraption.
Yeah. Let's talk about the Wheat Eater. Or not, Your Majesty, a count by the name of Corneliu, who wants to present you with a new invention. Your Highness, we are entering a modern age. More humane age. Yet botched What do you mean a modern age? You've got like 900. Yet botched executions are commonplace. Decapitations where the head doesn't come off. Or hangings where it does. No more, behold, a merciful machine for removing heads quickly and painlessly. I call it the Corneliuin. He swishes away a cloth to reveal a huge machine of iron and wood. It has a hole for someone to place their head, and a heavy blade dangling ominously above it. The sight sends a chill down your spine. You want to name this horrible thing after yourself? Why not? This is a mission of mercy. Mercy. With a little funding, Your Majesty, I can distribute the Corneliutin across the kingdom. I'll bring the council. You won't regret this. So, what should we do about the Corneliutin?
Obviously, we gotta see if it works.
Yeah. What? No?
I don't think we need to test it out.
But how will we know that it's truly not gonna be botched?
Found it nationwide.
We tested it already.
You know.
Look, there are a lot of people that is too tall for their own good.
Look how much
But let's
you
lower
would,
the ego.
Look how much gold yet if you voted for A.
You know, that's true. That's such a wise decision, Your Majesty.
Yeah, I agree, totally. We absolutely not rotten to the core, you know? And we definitely not in
Maybe I
arms
was
race,
too
I guess.
hasty in thinking that we need to test it before outcomes.
Hundreds of Cornelius tins are built in eastern workshops and sent to courthouses all over the kingdom. Soon you are chopping through the backlog of condemned prisoners with unprecedented speed and unprecedented mercy. We are very authoritarian. Okay, time for taxes.
Now, Your Majesty.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Well, the only reason why both of us have high money is because we weren't able to spend it because the barons and the patricians both outbid us last time.
Because you tried to overthrow the king.
Yes.
By the way,
Obviously.
who's the other petition? Who is that?
I have no idea.
I don't know, but hello, Archie.
They aren't even here.
If you didn't want to tax us.
I mean, he probably hears us. Alright, the
They're
defense.
not here.
If you can hear us, give us a sign.
I'm saying they're not in the call.
Oh my fucking god.
Yes. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to...
They're all men. You have to be a son.
my son. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your esteemed Your esteemed highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your son. What is his name?
Oh
Yes.
god.
Felix the third point two.
Oh my.
Upgraded Windows version, let's go.
Marvelous, your Serene Highness. I'm sure little Felix the II will grow up to be chip of... I'm sure little Felix the II will grow up to be a chip of the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now, you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. Ooh.
Escaped experiment, oh no.
Apparently, something has escaped from the cellars of Countess Rose's castle. I've asked for an eyewitness report from a local.
Here's
The
the
peasant.
Your Majesty, it was a right unholy sight. A monster stitched together from parts dug up from the village cemetery. I recognize my aunt, earlobe.
Damn. Bring me Countess Rose.
This creature is my life's work, Your Majesty, and my son.
You forgot the buzz.
the buzzing sound.
His escape was regrettable. He just wanted to see the village up close. Rest assured,
there's Archie.
I have chained him up far more securely in my dungeon to ensure this won't happen again.
Hello, Archie.
It's too late for that, Countess. You and your unholy creation must be burned. It is the only way to cleanse the world of your evil.
What should we do? Should we burn both Rose and her monster? Burn the monster, but let the Countess live. The monster may live as long as it stays in prison. Or should we free the monster?
No, we can't free the monster. You'll lose.
100% stability, okay.
Yes, but it gives them a farming and you'll die.
Oh.
It does not give you farming.
Yes, it does.
I promise you this.
I am
I've
trusting
played
in
this
my...
so many times. There's no farming.
I mean... What would you vote for if I wouldn't veto this?
I don't know.
That's what I thought.
Oh. Hmm. Do we burn Rose with her creation or just the monster?
I don't
mean,
know.
if we burn Rose, it will also get rid of the bee infection.
That is true. But let's kind of burn them.
The benefaction.
Look, I want to be certain.
Yes, I want to be certain of getting rid of the bees too. Here, say.
You guys just want a target.
Yes.
That's all.
I mean, you're 1 point for winning. In vote.
Archie?
I mean, there's Archie, and he voted.
Wait, are we burning them?
Yes.
Yes.
You wish, you fools. I was on the verge of defeating death itself. You're burning your own savior.
Countess Rose and her hideous creation are burned together at dawn, clutching each other's hands. And so romantic. The common folk celebrate that the ninth justice is done. No!
No more busing! We're free!
Rose
We're
2.
free!
We've got rats.
Oh no.
Oh, we're getting Ratatouille.
Baron Whoopgood strides into the council chambers, distraught, waving a dead rat by its tail.
The fields and parts of the marsh are overrun with vermin. And we've no more poison for these horrible things. We can't cope anymore.
The issue. If
What?
they take that rat and go, the March can handle this alone. Deliver a supply of rat poison. Send them a shipment of cats. Or hire some adventurers to clear out the rodents.
We need cats. Those adventurers are gonna end up dying to these rats. We need the work of professionals.
I believe a house cat would be very suitable for you, Your Majesty.
So things. But I'll let you vote.
The cats.
Cat person. Cat people.
Although the cat might like fish.
Oh no. Someone left.
You might as well continue. It's just hearsay.
Yeah. It's just hearsay.
It's just hearsay? Shut up.
Baron Warp God goes to you deeply.
I heard someone was talking shit about me.
No, we weren't. We were just saying that you were the last one to vote. There was nothing special on the board.
They were,
You
they were
send
talking bad about you.
a caravan of cats over to March. By the time they reach their destination, they are both hungry and very angry. The perfect rat-catching mindset. Okay. Soon, the rats are gone, and most households in the March have a satisfied cat guarding their food. You hope kittens don't become a problem. Why do I think that they become a problem? Votes, monarch vote. Oh.
Honestly,
Yeah.
do you need anything else?
No, I don't need anything else. Ooh. Ooh. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be a father of the nation. You're well on your way to reaching that goal. The peasants are thriving and well fed. They think of you fondly. Well done, your majesty. But to shut down your noble scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. The common folk are a sleeping giant that even the nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles won't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution.
Believe
Marshall.
hearsay?
Eminem?
Or you could declare war on the Ashmedian Empire. The nobles will forget their schemes if you win.
You gotta be loved by the common folk. You already married a fish person for them too.
Stability and farming. Farming and military. I mean, it will be... Cat? Like...
You technically already fought through so many wars. The war with... who was it? Saul? The war with the rats by using cats? And then the war with whatever that creature was.
Yeah.
Or in bed.
I am not sure.
We had enough war. Even
The most mathematically okay decision will be the first. A wise decision, your majesty. I'll begin recruiting town criers to shout about your achievements to the masses. But first, you need some actual achievements. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's stability and overall farming as much as you can. And of course, there can be open rebellion among the nobles. Don't worry about
Sharky, how
that.
you doing? Whose team are you on?
Me?
Yeah, Sharky, let's go.
Ooh.
I'm a baron.
Ooh, yeah!
Hello, Baron Sharky. The chief architect bustles into your office, carrying an armful of parchment.
Statues can be torn down, paintings can be burned. Don't you think it's time you last a lasting mark on this kingdom? I propose we carve your majesty's visions on the side of a mountain. It will take dozens of artisans, thousands of hours, but will ensure you're always remembered.
That does sound pleasing.
I'm so glad you think so, your majesty. It'll be the talk of the kingdom and beyond.
You call a vote to discuss this outrageous plan. A mountainside carved in your likeness will surely get people talking, but it will take time and a lot of gold. Okay, I am legally blind. Let me just quickly... Okay, go ahead with the project. It will be a wonder to the world. It's gonna remove UK from the treasury. And a
Don't
king
you want
Take
to-
3K and put globe on there too.
Yeah,
Your
and
Majesty, don't you want a glorious
Or we could
statue
rob
of your love?
the counts of their money by having them funded. Who sure will be broke, but it'll be kicking them down a notch too.
Give me a moment, I'll be right back.
Speaking of which,
Or
how
reach
much
out
money do
accounts.
we all have?
What's with you guys always make throwing us, huh?
Your 1 point of winning.
But I'm loyal.
Are you loyal?
Yeah, I am.
I don't know. You didn't want to see the child.
That's kinda sassy, don't you think?
Just didn't feel like it.
So yes, do we? What choice is the best for us all?
A romantic.
As long as we don't pick C, I say anything goes.
Then I don't know how much Globe is gonna like being, carved into the mountainside.
Honestly,
I don't know if
the reason why I don't want to do B is because I don't want generations to come to look up at a mountain and say, "Oh, that's Glob." Like, what the fuck is that name?
that's a
He's the
beautiful
Finn
name.
folk.
A legendary Finnfolk. A prince of the Finnfolk.
Even more of a
That-
reason not to cut his face into a mountain.
Well,
But that's
sure
a
sound like
display
a
of
racist to me.
Yeah, now that I think about it, Sharky, you need to reconsider your values.
I don't know about that one. I think we should take the money and build a wall instead. And we'll keep out all the S-medians.
No, we already fought a war with Saul.
I'm sorry, guys. Give me a little bit more time because there's a medical problem here. I'll be in about 3 minutes.
Alright.
That's fine.
Okay, now we can mess up with all these sounds. Okay, who has the... We have the cricket. We have the badins. So, Sharky, tell us a joke.
Alright, is it am I supposed to tell a good one or can I just go for a dad joke or some shit?
Just go
You can
for
do
it.
whatever. Tell your heart out.
Give me a sec, I need to Google a good one. Right, so we have a pair of cows were talking in the field. One says, "Have you heard about the mad cow disease that's going around?" "Yeah," the other cow says, "makes me glad I'm a penguin."
God damn it.
I can't believe you found that fun. Alright, now your turn.
I don't think that was the point of being funny. It was just the drums. Go on, Trini. Tell us a joke.
Okay, let me Google up one really bad one.
No, I just typed in top 100 jokes and picked out the first link I saw.
Hi,
What
Jacob.
did the pig say on a hot day?
Hi, Jacob. I was just having a medical problem in here with my grandmother, but everyone is good now.
Oh, Beastie, you gotta give us one.
Okay, hello. I wanna hear the joke. Come on.
Let's see what I could find.
The king is listening. So, in the meantime, whatever should we choose?
We go with B.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Am I still telling a joke or no?
Yes.
Do say.
Come on, Beastie, give us a joke.
For this night, I can't
Give us a good one.
believe that it's finally me.
I don't know about a good one. I just searched up
A
that
good
joke.
one is kinda setting the bar too high, I'm not gonna lie.
Let's see. I'm gonna need a number generator to pick out of these which one I'll use.
We were thinking. They don't really
Okay, well.
care about stuff.
That
I see, I see. Oh, we've lowered our treasury a little bit too much. Your husband comes to see you straight after the project is
Why do
announced.
hummingbirds hum?
Ooh.
Because they don't know the words.
Oh god.
Marvelous! This is an excellent idea. A perfect gift for the king consort who has everything. It will be a landmark, a symbol of a timeless marriage.
I never took you for such a romantic chief architect.
I merely chip away at bleak stones to reveal the raw passion within.
Planning starts in earnest. A mountainside is covered in scaffolding. You wait eagerly for news of the project completion. Well, can you just rush them, rush the artisans? And if they are still slow, you can just rush more.
If you rush it, then you'll know
So
it won't
say
be perfect.
just work the
Don't you
slave
want it to be
labor death.
perfect?
Just rush more. The work is plagued by setbacks. The stone is harder to carve than anticipated. Storms knock down the scaffolds. A rock slide erases much of the work that has been done.
Your Majesty, I have to admit, I may have bitten off more than I could chew. It can be turned around, I swear to the 9th.
As the weeks roll past, it becomes clear that the chief architect's grand ideas will take a lot longer to come to fruition. So we've got a proposition.
That's the last one.
Your Majesty, I have an idea. Bessin's lined parchment. Dare I say, an expedition to Kerr.
It's sure.
Sure,
Sure.
who's that?
To Charios.
Sounds churlish.
Don't be too quick to judge. I implore you. The great unexplored and untamed wilderness far across the Eastern Kingdom's Eastern Sea awaits. You have a lot of wealth at the moment, Your Highness.
Was this
I
before
just
or after?
sit. Well, details. Sit around collecting dust. Why not make a sound investment and send explorer to Chur? Who knows, they might find treasures, rare materials, ancient history, a new disease.
Ooh, lovely. She's a bit too animated when she says the word disease.
I can just imagine the treasurer saying, "Oh, you have all that money." King just goes, "Yeah, about that."
Yeah, about that. She looks crestfallen, but not scoutly.
Very well, Your Highness. Your pile of gold will remain a pile. Perhaps another time.
Actually, see the servants taking out gold from the treasury. What's happening?
Oh dear. Okay. Very good.
Continue.
Ambition beloved. Wait, okay. Oh!
You should
Rogue
do the
Golem.
English first.
Yeah. Your Majesty, the common folk are swayed uneasily as dandelion, and are swayed as easily as a dandelion in a gale. I'm confident that we can make them adore you. They're already impressed with the coastal experiment where you gave them all that money, but we need more all across the kingdom. This will be the biggest public relations campaign the kingdom has ever seen. You will tour the kingdom giving speeches. Town criers will declaim your great deeds from every corner. Can't we do things that actually help people? The nobles would never accept it. You need to secure your hold on power, then you can pass whatever reforms you like. A few days later, the Chancellor is helping you prepare for your first big speech. Get me my fancy robes. Oh my... Get the king his fancy robes. You're hustled out onto the palace balcony, below which a sea of expectant and unwashed faces gaze upon you. As you step out into view, they erupt in cheers. Hats are thrown into the air, someone faints with joy. Everywhere you've gone, you've met the same reception. The public like you, they really like you. But you need to turn that into love.
Is it me or is that 100%?
That's 100%.
I wonder what'll happen.
Yeah. Oh look. It was a successful roll. As you lounge into your speech, the peasants hang onto your every word. I cannot be into speeches. The peasants hang onto your every word. The crowd grows and grows. When you wrap up, the peasants' cheering is so loud you've nearly knocked over. Oh, well done, Your Majesty. That went brilliantly. Everyone loves me. Not quite everyone, Your Majesty. Up until now, your speeches were confined to the capital. What? Your speeches? Now's the time to take the show onto the road. Over the next few weeks, you travel all over the kingdom, delivering that same speech to packed venues. Everywhere you go, you're greeted by cheers and applause. Things are going wonderfully. The common folk of the March even want to throw you a surprise banquet to celebrate your achievements. That's not a surprise anymore. If it's a surprise party, why you tell me? If I've learned anything as a Chancellor, it's that surprises should be avoided. This is a sign that you're a true king of the people, Your Majesty. This has nothing to do with the nobles. It's all about the ordinary folks, the salt of the earth. Exactly as I wanted. I'm so glad, Your Majesty. Let's await the invitation. No.
Oh.
Failure.
After a few weeks, the Chancellor slides into your office looking downcast. I had a letter from a mayor in the match. He's eager to get the banquet set up, but he just doesn't have the food for it. I'm afraid it's been too late. We couldn't have the king of the kingdom attending a substandard banquet. Oh, goodness me, no. I didn't mind a modest banquet. What, Your Majesty, a modest banquet? You've never heard such a thing. We need to make sure there's enough food across the kingdom for your party. That's how we'll make the people really fall in love with you. To improve your chances of victory, focus on increasing the kingdom's farming as much as possible in the next 2 seasons. The challenge will decrease in difficulty with each failed attempt. I just need to survive 2 more seasons, I think.
Last Tuesday.
Rotating... oh. By hearsay.
Yeah, he's gone. Your Highness, I simply can't stand it any longer. I need you to do something.
Who peed in your porridge this morning?
I have felt these peasants scrabbling all over my newly built aqueduct, tapping the columns, digging up the foundations. They've heard legends of buried treasure beneath the site. Total nonsense, of course. I need you to keep these greedy treasure hunting grubbers off my land.
Actually, these rumors might not be nonsense. After conquering the march, King Harald the Great is said to have buried a huge stash of stolen loot. I mean, spoils of war in the area.
What are you suggesting?
We should search for the treasures ourselves. Send a team of diggers to take the place apart brick by brick and dig deeper into the foundation.
By the ninth, what are you saying? That would destroy the whole place.
That sounds like a you issue.
I'm
Okay,
sorry, but
Can we?
that's a no-brainer for me, I think.
Wait, that's a veto, though.
Yeah, I know.
We gotta vote C.
What would the king want to vote though?
Don't think the king minds what would work.
Let the
Let's
king
go.
fall.
Let's go. There is a very high chance that this will fail, right, guys? Right.
Yeah, this is obviously gonna fail. That's why we
Which
need
one
it.
would you want?
The
Well, if
counts,
you vote B, we'll see what he wants.
the counts are being bullied.
Oof.
It's not bullying. It's forced.
Political
no,
dominance.
Forced, not
You're
being
being
friend.
bullied.
You bury
It's
a
forced, not friend.
You bury a fake hoard of tin coins painted to resemble gold. If you squint from a great distance, then you dig it up and declare that King Harald's treasure has been discovered.
I must commend the council on the genius. Since the fake hoard was discovered, I haven't been bothered by treasure hunters at all.
Unfortunately, the things don't go so well for you. The peasants now think you're swimming in wealth and demand all sort of tax breaks and new rolls you can't afford. When their demands aren't met, they call you a money-grubbing skinflint.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh no, my stability is not 10 anymore. What a shame.
Well, it's time for a rogue golem.
A rogue golem has crossed into our territory over the Ashmedian border, my liege. This could be an exciting opportunity.
What's so excited about it?
Please, my liege, this is our chance to figure out how this golem magic works. We could even turn it against those cunts.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the barons would drown their own grandmothers to gain advantage over Ashmead, or over the counts and petitions.
Actually, only your grandmother.
Golems are an offense to the ninth god. They're dangerous. We should destroy it before it gets out of control.
Hear me out.
Labor.
Nobody likes the
Labor.
church.
Labor.
Hmm.
Labor.
No,
Labor.
we're not going to use labor. We're going to use it for the army.
Labor.
Army.
Wow.
Labor.
Army.
Labor.
Army.
Labor.
Army.
Labor.
No.
No.
Labor.
We're going to add it to the army.
We need it for labor.
It's a good
we-
gamble either way.
We need the army to go kick Ashmead's ass.
What if we could get the farming up? We could see the child sooner.
No. I
Do you
don't
want-
like the child anyways.
They want to see
Army.
the child.
Yeah, Beastie just really likes children.
Are you telling me to settle the vote?
Take it, the army!
We
It'll
have
be
the barons. We have the barons split, and then we're backed by either the petitions or the counts. Who do you trust?
Alright, how about this? We flip a coin on it.
Alright, let's flip a coin. Who flips?
The king, because
Okay.
the king is not biased in the situation.
Alright, let me flip the coin.
I'm going with tails.
Okay. Ready? Heads.
God damn it. Alright, we go with Labour.
Alright, let's go Labour.
If we fail this, I'm blaming this on you.
Why? No.
No, I meant Beastie, not you.
Fuck.
A capital idea will hook it up to a mill. Tell it to keep cranking 100 and endless bread.
Endless breath. Oh no. At first, all goes well. The golem walks tirelessly, grinding flour day and night. But then... Oh my god.
Never lose it, my liege. Poor Sharky Snacks was inspecting the new golem when it went bad. Completely mad.
Don't tell me.
Well, poor Sharky Snacks seemed to be remembered.
No.
Oh my.
They seemed to think Sharky Snack was a bag of flour. I picked him up, put him in the mill, and made bread out of him.
Take that.
Oh.
Oh shit! Our far.
Oh.
No.
I blame this completely on you, Beastie. We should have gone with the army.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Beastie?
Our soldiers were able to destroy it eventually, but it killed many of them too. The damage is irreversible. Well,
Are you ready?
All because you really wanted to see that goddamn child. Oh no, this is not good.
there's nothing we can do to stop them.
Yeah, I was about to
fuck.
say, I think the Count's just won.
Oh,
Fuck.
shit.
Come on.
Wait, we can actually
Can
No.
you?
pour
can't
into it too.
No.
We cannot fund 2 buildings to over 5,000 gold.
Okay, fair. Ish.
Okay, can...
And then it begins.
Hmm.
Look
Well,
at
Cornello, do you want to see the baby or no?
them. Look at them,
You
they're
know what?
taunting.
Might as well.
Well, it looks like he doesn't want to see the baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
damn it.
They are
You guys
taunting you.
haven't been doing it to us, so
Wait, we do have almost.
not
No,
enough.
we don't have enough.
We need to pay for 2.
We need 2 buildings that high.
Yeah, no. But we can just end up broke. That's one of us.
I don't think anyone's ending up broke.
I love how you
Why are you guys having a betting wall for things?
It was a great game.
It was.
It was.
Majesty. If only you didn't fail that 70%.
It was 50% chance.
No, it was a 70.
The Eternal Monarch.
By the way, did they crisscross him, or
No,
is he actually becoming immortal?
he's becoming immortal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at that, it's a bright morning, can't you see? It's a bright morning. You're enjoying your breakfast when a letter arrives from Count Cornelio, inviting you to his keep. Encoded in the letter, you recognize the symbol of the Count's secret society, along with a hidden message. Your heart quickens. In exchange for control of your throne, you shall live forever. This is it. It's time for your eternity to begin. Your husband Globe looks over his cap at you fondly.
Good news, I hope.
Well, do
Would
you
you-
want to take him with you?
Would you like to live forever with me?
What?
The Counts have offered me quite a deal. As you explain your plan for immortality, Globe's eyes widen.
Well, by the night, I can't say I was expecting such a thing. But I suppose we could do a lot of good if we were here forever.
Excellent. For your voyage to the east, you decide on a modest carriage with fast horses, best not to be seen on your way. It's nightfall when you and Globe arrive, and Count Cornelio hurries you inside, down cold stone steps to the cellars.
Jeszcze rozmawiam. Jeszcze rozmawiam.
You blink in the darkness. Give me a moment.
Look, I have a very terrible dad joke.
Alright, let's hear it.
Let's hear it before the king disappears.
Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself? It was too tired. Why did the
Yes.
coffee file police report? It got mugged.
Jesus. By the 9th. You blink in the darkness.
How do you tell the difference between a bull and a cow?
On
It
the
is
bull.
either one or the other.
Which one do you want to do?
Alright, you deserve to be burned at the stake for that one.
I'm just reading from the list and that the numbers give
That
me.
was just
The
plain
numbers are
bad.
telling me what to do, Mason!
His teeth glimmer in the dark. This is your moment, Your Highness, King Consort. The others await. You follow him into a wide chamber lit with dozens of candles. A circle of sigils is doped on the floor with something thick and dark. Looking at the shapes sends shivers down the back of your neck. There's a strange quality to the stone as you walk. With each step, it feels as though your foot is sinking, yet when you look down, the floor is as solid as ever. Robed figures surround the circle. Their faces are hidden, but as they chant, their voices echo as though the chamber is much larger than it appears. Welcome, welcome. The spirits are with us this night. We are to ascend the throne in exchange for providing our illustrious king and king consort eternal life. I'm ready. It will be glorious, Your Highness. Katoka helps you and Globe into the middle of the circle. The hair on your arms prickled unpleasantly. The chanting rises, and the counts pass a gold chalice around the circle. Each one takes a sip. Countess Katoka hands it over to you solemnly. The chalice is filled with blood. Drink, Your Grace, and be fortified. You shall live forever. Well, you hold the chalice to your lips and drink. It's warm, metallic, and has an odd smoky aftertaste. Not the most pleasant thing you've drunk, but not the least either. As you stand there in the circle, your arms tingle, your head swims, and you stagger. Stand firm, Your Grace. Immortality, eternity, blood. The air in the chamber thickens, and a red, swollen mist rises from the stones. Chanting fills your ears, and heat streams through your veins. Something dark that you can't quite see closes down upon you and globe from the ceiling, settling on your shoulders before fading, somehow, into you. The crown, the throne, it feels so distant now. Mediocre, small. Katoka of the East is welcome to it. Your reign is over, but your immortal life with Glorb is only just begun.
That's GG.
Welcome.
Well, we never got to solve the trial, sadly.
We've got a fat ending for
God damn it.
For immortality, King Felix III was happy to give up the throne. He retreated to a dark sanctum in the east, joining the elder counts in hiding from the Inquisitors and the Sun. All that remained of the Baron's attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner deep under the castle, clad in an iron mask and shrouded in rumor.
I hope that was Beastie.
Yeah, I think that was me because it was never stated that your son ever popped up, so.
Yeah.
And also, you deserve it for that golem thing.
The patricians' attempt to buy the kingdom ended in failure. Bankruptcies were filed. Marks were scratched in secret ledgers. The risk-reward calculus wasn't favorable. Perhaps next time. Before abdicating, King Felix III made it very clear that Katoka was the legitimate heir. The other nobles could never work out how the counts had pulled it off. Meanwhile, in the east, a secret society was expanded by 2 members. I read that as King Felix III, absolute bullshit. That's how sleepy I am.
We literally were like, all of you guys were against us and we still won.
Yeah.
Alright, don't pull me into that because I only got here like 90% of the way through.
He
That's
got
the
here at the
the
end, and
only-
then, well, he tragically died.
Yeah, very tragically. I came, I saw, I fucking died.
Okay, thank you all for playing. It was
You
nice
want some
playing
more
with you.
bad jokes? I still have the list up
Nice
with the
playing
number
with you guys.
generated.
I'll see you next time, how about that?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, man.
Okej. Czołem, Szarpie, albo Sarmato, któryś z was. Miło się z wami ponownie spotkać. Szczególnie pod sam koniec streama, I guess. Jeśli także, Karolu, też to oglądasz, powiedz, że dziękuję bardzo za oglądanie. Miło było zagrać. I widzimy się następnym razem. W ogóle, Boże, nawet nie wiem, co tu się dzieje. Zapomniałem o muzyce na koniec. Fuck. To może opowiem jakiś żart. Dlaczego... Nie, czekaj, to po angielsku to powinno być... Why did the bike fall over? Because it was too tired. Aha. Śmieszne. Co prawda na sesji, więc dużo nie posłuchamy, ale widzę, że streamujesz, to wpadam się przywitać i łapka w górę. Dziękuję bardzo, Szarpie. Myślę, że może dołączę do waszej sesji. W sensie, ona jest streamowana, czy ten tak jest? Nie, ona nie jest streamowana, tylko mi się pomyliło. Jestem przyśnięty. Więc no, dobranoc wam wszystkim życzę i do następnego razu. Nie wiem, kiedy będzie następny raz, ale mam nadzieję, że wkrótce. Także, panie Szarpie, Jakubie, Karolu, ktokolwiek słucha. Dobranoc.